How much different is this week for you?
I'll be getting the same reps. I'm more now with the ones instead of doing scout team, but it's the same day in, day out process that I've been doing this whole time.
How much of a difference can that make for you to have all week reps with the ones? Obviously, you haven't had that the 2 times you've had to.
Oh, a lot. Just to be able to rep the plays that we're running for the week and be able to throw with the guys I'm going to be throwing to. Last week, I guess, or a couple times, not really. It's my first time really repping, throwing to these receivers, to these guys that I'm going to be throwing to this week. So that's only going to help and build everything that we've built up the past 2 weeks.
Are you going to make it a point to seek out Daniel and go through the stuff with him? Or is that you're going to work with Mike or what?
With Mike,
going through the plays and things like that. Are you going to use Daniel as a resource?
Yeah, I'm going to use Daniel and Tyrod, both of them. I mean, they're both still in the meetings. They're very open with giving me little tidbits of knowledge here and there about plays or little just small things that go into it. Obviously, I'm going to use them. They're both DJs, starting quarterback for a while. Tyrod's been in the league for, 12, 13 years, whatever it was. So those are 2 great resources. I mean, along with Matt Barkley as well. He's been in the league for a long time. So be able to lean on all those older guys around me that have been in this situation before because, this is my first start, really first time playing, in this game. So I'm going to lean on them as much as I can.
Tommy, did you feel you were getting a little more comfortable in that second half last week?
Yeah, for sure. I think, the Jets game was what it was with that, weather situation, everything that went on. And then, getting thrown into it again in the second quarter, kind of figured out what they were doing as the game was going on. And then the second half, everything kind of just calmed down. We got into how we were playing, how we were supposed to be playing, but, just kicked up a little bit too late.
How helpful was that and having that under your belt going into this now?
It was very helpful. I mean, I've played in a game before, right? It wasn't just preseason. Whether it was the Jets helped for last week, and this week's going to help for this one coming up. So just trying to get better every play and every game and just try to progress and move forward.
Dave's talked about you coming in yesterday. Can you talk about some of the things you worked on?
Everything, just watching film, picking their brains, them picking my brain, what I like, what I don't like, and what they see, what I see, just getting on the same page with a lot because we haven't necessarily had those meetings to build a game plan around me and the players and around this team with me in it.
Tommy, you said all along that your focus from when you got here back in the spring was going to be one day, one play, that kind of thing. But have you taken any time over the last 24 hours to kind of take a step back and put your emotions together as far as where you're going to be on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really thinking too much about it, honestly. I kind of take it the same day. If anything, it's the outside, like the family, the friends, everybody that's been reaching out. I think that's been like the shock of it. But I mean, for me, it's football, right? It's another day. It's a game that I've been playing since I was real young, but it will be my first start in the NFL, so I know there's going to be some emotion there, especially with such a great supposed atmosphere in Dallas. I've not been, but I heard it's a really nice stadium, so I'm looking forward to it.
With everything, how real you took the situation and you were realistic with what your expectations were back in the spring, could you have ever imagined that you'd be sitting here getting ready to start a game in Dallas for this team this year, this quickly?
Right. No, I mean, I think it's a shock to everybody, right? Just not to have one quarterback, but 2 quarterbacks go down. I mean, it's tough. The quarterback position runs, the team, and to have 1 and 2 go down, you would have never guessed that to happen. But again, it's a physical game. Injuries happen. It's part of it. It's the worst part about the game. But it's a next man up mentality, and like I said before, I'm going to rely on everyone else around me.
How much can it help that you get first team reps this week?
A lot. I mean, I'll be able to run the plays that we're going to be running on Sunday, and I won't be doing all the scout team things that I will be doing. So I think I'll be more prepared and comfortable in that aspect. But as far as the mental, the meetings, everything else that goes into it, it's going to stay the same.
Do you expect Dallas to bring the house, seeing there's a rookie quarterback back there?
They might. Yeah, we're going to be ready for everything. We'll see. We're just having to go out there, see what they do, and they're going to have to see what we do at the same time. We're not going to be on the defensive side. We're going to be on the offensive side.